Alright guys, so today what we're going to be doing is working on the crowds, and with this you should be able to wrap up the rest of everything else for the project. It's just simply some sound design, adding some other sound effects and things, and then syncing up the rest of the voices obviously. So as far as the crowds go, I've just added a new folder to the project folder. It's going to be Sound Effects 5. So let's go to File, oh, File, Import Audio, and now if I bring this over here and I go into SFX, there's now SFX 5 crowds. So we're going to go in there, and really I would just grab all of them all at once. So just bring them all in, hit convert, and then hit done. And you're going to hit open, and it'll add all of them into your project folder. I already have them in there, so I'm just going to hit cancel here. You're going to hit open so that it copies everything into your clips list. I just already have them over there, so I'm just going to hit cancel. And now I have a bunch of crowd sound effects in here that should work adequately. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this one that says interior. I want an interior one, so I'm going to go to this crowd, indoor, and I've already pulled it into a track down here, but I'll pull it in again. Then I'm going to head and change to my hand tool, and I'm just going to bring this back to the beginning, see how it works, play it in the session, and okay, so it's a little loud, obviously, so let's just bring this down, maybe -8.
He's the reigning. He's the defending. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you your incredible.
Let's bring this down even more. Maybe -12.
He's undefeated. He's the reigning. He's the defending. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you your incredible.
Okay, so I don't really like the beginning here, so I'm just going to cut that off because there's a couple of standout voices there that make it sound a little bit more like a baseball game. So I'm just going to cut that off, bring this in. Let's say right there after that whistle. Okay.
He's
take that, put that right there.
He's undefeated. He's the reigning. He's the defending. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you your incredible.
Alright, so right about here, I'm going to want to put some crowd cheering noises in there, kind of bring up the character of the audience there. So there's a couple of crowd cheers here. Applause, cheering. Now remember to preview anything in your clips list. All you're going to have to do is hold down your option button, and that'll turn that into a, the little speaker icon. That way you can preview it with your left click. Let's try this one right here. Crowd sharing TL03. And we're going to need a new track here, so I'm just going to go ahead and make another track. I'm going to put these up towards the top. And get a new track. Track, new, stereo, and audio track. I'm going to just bring in 3. Okay, so I've got 3 tracks here. I'll take this one, I'll bring it down here. Let's see, right before. Okay, so let's bring that down to -12 as well. Maybe -15.
You're incredible.
A little higher.
You're incredible. Incredible.
Okay. Alright, and just so we can really feel this next crowd scene, I'm going to need to quickly sync up Thor's line there. So I'm just going to go to File, Import Audio. You guys may have done this already. I'm just going to put it in there because I need to hear that his line so that I can get the crowd to dip down and be quiet. So let's see here. Let me go to ADR. ADR files. Let's find some Thor here. Okay, Thor.
Yes.
Alright, I'm just going to take this one. I'm going to go ahead and hit done. And I will go ahead and just give a new track. And I think this one, don't need these. Let's check on these right here.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay, let's try that one right there. That's going to be the 5th one on the file. So I'll take that, cut the front end here so I can see where I'm going. I'm going to change the hand tool. Just move this back to sync it up. Let's see here.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so right here, after we get this,
Yes.
the crowd, get the crowd nice and quiet. So we're gonna go back to here at a much lower volume and bring down the music as well. So right here, I'm just gonna take the music,
Yeah.
going to change this to volume.
Yes!
And I'm going to bring the volume down here.
Yes!
Okay, and that'll make some room for Loki's dialogue when you put his in there.
Yes!
Okay, so essentially this section right here, we've got the Hulk chants in the background. So for the Hulk chants, you're actually going to go back to the ADR files, and I'm going to go File, Import Audio, and we're going to look into the ADR, which is in the Thor vs. Hulk ADR files 2019 S4M. And in there, we are going to get the Hulk chant wild lines. So we've got. Let's see. Let's start with number 2. Yeah, let's go with number 2, I think. Okay, so. Let's try this last one right here. Maybe 5 will work a little better. Okay, that's that wild line. Alright, so we're just going to go with 2. Hit add, hit done. Okay, new track. Alright, let's look up where this thing went. There's the new track. Okay, don't need all this. Okay, bring this back to Hulk. Okay, so our ADR is a little fast here, so we can slow it down using that TCE under the trim tool. We'll use TCE, bring this out a little bit. Okay, and essentially what we're going to do is we're going to put an effect on this track, and then we're going to go ahead and duplicate the track. So let's go ahead and we'll solo this, and let's bring in some reverb, deverb, and let's go ahead and display. Okay, let's try that. Okay, let's go ahead and bring this up a little bit. Bring this up. Alright, we're just going to duplicate this now. Duplicate. Hit OK. sync this up a little better so it doesn't sound like Hodor from Game of Thrones. It's that first one that throws it off. So I would just get rid of that first one. Yeah. Make sure you're in slip mode. Cut this first one off on the ones you're duplicating because it's kind of off time from everything else. So we'll just bring this into here. We'll bring this one in here, let's say. And this should work. Okay, and then we want to bring it back in loud right here. And it shows the close-up of the people right here. So for the rest of these, we're going to bring this volume down to about -9, -9. Probably should have done this before I duplicated them, but you know. All right, so I'm going to bring that there, and then I want to bring the music back. Down here. Okay, so we've got our Hulk chants in there. What we want to do is add some of these crowd reactions in along with it, so we get a little more natural ambience here. So let's see what we've got. Let's throw that one in there as well. And I'll just put that up here. Alright guys, so the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to throw a little bit of applause on the last part of the chant section here where it cuts to the new scene. We're just going to bring it a little bit forward for the audience just by adding a little bit more to it. So I just pulled down applause cheering C, and that's what I have right here. So I just need to, let's move that down, bring down the volume. A little bit more. All right. So we've got that little part here done. And Then we want to make sure that through all this crowd stuff here, we can get a little bit of character out of it. So, right, let's say right here where he jumps at him and then hits him. Let's go ahead and find crowd reaction here. Let's try that. Let's see. Let's cut this first part off here. We don't really need the first cheer part. And we don't really need a lot of the clapping because we're not really that close. So we'll try to fade out of that a little bit quicker. All right. And let's add one more thing here. Okay, let's take this avalanche and what we're gonna do here okay, and we're back. Here, so I brought in this avalanche sound here, and we're going to try to manipulate that to fit the scene. So let's see what we got here. I know we're not going to need any low end automatically, so let's just go ahead and EQ 7 band, and we'll get the EQ out here. We'll just, instead of the low pass filter, we're going to use the high pass filter. So I'm going to hit in, bring that frequency down here, preview it. So let's just get rid of all this. All right. Hit render. Okay, and then I'm going to pitch it up a little bit, I think. So I'm going to take pitch shift 2 and preview it. Sound quality wise, let's just forget about that. Let's see how it plays. Maybe it'll work like this. Let's see. Volume a lot. Don't even need that front part here, so let's get rid of that. Right here. Move it up some. So that's minus. sounds good except for the end. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to try to make something with the end here. This. And let's see if I double it up, move it over a little bit, triple it up. Let's see, so let's find out where he actually touches here. Somewhere around here. Cut everything else off. And move this track down here. Now you can see this split across 2 tracks because I brought it to two mono tracks, so that stereo track actually split into 2. If I want to put another stereo track here, I can, and I can just go, track, new, change this to stereo, put a new track right underneath, and then if I wanted to, I can go ahead and drag these 2 up to that track. So if I hit this one, hold down shift, hit this one, I can drag it up to here. So I'm just layering them to kind of get, I just wanted the loose rattling rocks at the end, but I just needed a little bit more of them. So let me go ahead and even this out. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can find some kind of a scrape sound here. All right, hold tight. Just had an idea what might work, so I just ran out in the yard real quick and grabbed a little spade and ran it down the side of some rocks that are over by my house, and I think it's going to work out pretty well. So let's try it out. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to import audio. I'm going to go to SFX, and in there is a Foley folder. I'm going to select that. I'm going to hit convert. I'm going to hit done. Hit open. New track. All right, so let's see how this is going to work here. I'm going to use this last one. So cut that. Grab this, bring it back here. And we're definitely going to have to bring the sound down on that. Let's see if this works. Okay, so let's find that a little better. Okay, so let's cut off that noise in the background. Like I said, I just grabbed this real quick outside. Okay. And we'll bring this volume down. I know it's going to be a little loud, so let's try this. just a pinch. Okay, so I'm going to go here and let's go -7. Let's try this. Bring this back just a little bit. So he's getting a little bit farther away from the camera here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the volume down starting from here till the end, just to give it that last bit of mix. A little bit more, and we're pretty much there. Go down from here. Go ahead and play this back. Just to wrap up this little part with the swords, let's see what we've got here for swords. File, import, go here. Let's see, maybe an SFX 2. Through there, SFX 1. Here we go. Here's some swords. That's a reverse sword. Sword swoosh. I don't even know what that is. I think this is it. Ooh, that's loud. Hold on. Okay. All right, so we'll take this one at 67 shings high pitched. And it's a little high pitched, but we're going to try it. So I'm going to hit convert, hit done. Just hit open. I'm just going to put it in the clips list. There it is. Drag that in here. Let's see if I can find another empty. Yeah, here's a empty stereo track. Oh, spinning ball again. All right, well, that pretty much does it for the part 3 of the tutorial. With these different parts done here, you should be able to wrap up the rest of the project. Go ahead and sync the rest of the lines. You won't need any effects on anybody in any of the lines except for the Hulk, obviously, if you want to pitch him down to give him more of that Hulk sound. Everybody else, all the other lines, you don't really need to add the reverb to. Thor, and they're all pretty much mixed out front. So as far as this part goes, we're pretty much wrapped up. So I want to thank you guys for working hard on this project, and I can't wait to check them out.